Have you ever looked around and wondered why so many people seem to be just existing, waking up, going to work, coming home, watching some TV, sleeping, and repeating the same cycle day after day, year after year? It's like they're on autopilot, no purpose, no real direction, just drifting. Here's the truth: you might be wasting your life and not even know it. But it's not because you're lazy or incapable. It's because you're missing one critical understanding, and until you grasp it, you'll keep spinning your wheels, never quite getting to where you want to be. This isn't about money. It's not about status, fame, or power. It's deeper than that. It's about understanding the one resource that truly governs everything you do: time. More valuable than any dollar you'll ever earn. And here's the harsh reality: every single day, you're spending it. Whether you use it wisely or not, it's slipping through your fingers. And you don't get a refund. Time is the most precious thing you own. You can lose money and earn it back. You can lose things and replace them. But when you waste time, it's gone forever. What they really need is clarity. Clarity on who they are, what matters to them, what kind of legacy they want to leave behind. But instead, they let the noise of the world drown out their inner voice. So the question is, are you investing your time, or are you just spending it? You see, most people live their lives like they have forever. They act as if there's always tomorrow. You compare your life to others, absorb stress from headlines, and start your day in reaction mode. All the while, your mind is already on the next thing, never truly present, never pausing to ask, is this how I want to live? They put off their dreams, delay hard conversations, skip opportunities, and convince themselves that someday they'll do the things they care about. And the people who live for someday usually find themselves filled with regret when they realize they've run out of time to act. But it's really just a skip. But someday is a lie. When your time is spent doing what gives you meaning, you follow the script. Graduate, get a job, buy stuff, maybe raise a family, retire, and hope that somewhere along the way, you feel fulfilled. It's not a real day. It's not on any calendar. Here's the first thing you need to understand. Your time is your life. The way you spend your hours, your days, your years, that's what your life becomes. If you spend years doing what you don't love, staying in a job that doesn't challenge you, surrounding yourself with people who drain your energy, and numbing yourself with distractions, then you are actively creating a life of dissatisfaction. And once you have that awareness, you begin to see how much of your life is spent in places that don't serve you. Most people don't need a new job or $1 million to feel fulfilled. You realize that your time is too precious to waste on things that don't matter. And here's what that looks like in real life. You wake up and check your phone, scroll through notifications, news, and social media. Then you rush through the day: meetings, errands, work, chores. You come home exhausted, looking for a break. So you turn on the TV, scroll again, maybe have a drink, zone out. You call it relaxation. You go to bed a little emptier than yesterday, but you brush it off. Tomorrow will be different, right? But it rarely is. This cycle continues because we've never stopped to ask a powerful question. What do I really want from this life? Not what others want for you. Not what society says success looks like. But what you truly want, deep in your soul. When you don't ask that question, you live on default mode. But fulfillment doesn't come from checking boxes. It comes from alignment. Alignment between who you are and how you live. When your actions reflect your values. You might be thinking, I don't have time to chase meaning. I have bills, responsibilities, obligations. That's valid. But finding meaning doesn't mean abandoning everything. It means being intentional. It means starting small. It means taking 5 minutes each morning to sit in silence and ask yourself what really matters today. It means replacing an hour of passive entertainment with something that energizes your mind or nurtures your growth. It means reaching out to someone you care about instead of assuming you'll have time later. Living with intention doesn't require a dramatic life overhaul. It requires awareness. You start to see the cost of saying yes to everything. And this leads to the second truth you must understand. Every yes is a no to something else. When you say yes to staying up late scrolling through meaningless content, you say no to rest and clarity. When you say yes to that meeting you didn't need to attend, you say no to the project that could change your future. When you say yes to pleasing others at the expense of your own needs, you say no to self-respect. Life is a constant trade, and until you recognize the value of what you're giving up, you'll keep trading away your best self for convenience, comfort, and the illusion of safety. That illusion is powerful. Comfort zones are seductive, but nothing grows there. Growth requires discomfort, purpose requires sacrifice, and progress demands discipline. This brings us to the third understanding. Your habits shape your destiny. You fall to the level of your systems. What you do consistently defines who you become. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You can dream all you want. But if your daily actions don't reflect those dreams, they remain fantasies. Ask yourself, what are my daily habits building toward? Your physical health, your relationships, your mindset, your careers are all reflections of your habits. If you don't know the answer, look at your results. Are they moving you closer to the life you want, or further away? If the answer is the latter, don't beat yourself up, but do take responsibility, because responsibility is the gateway to freedom. When you accept that you are the author of your story, you gain the power to change the narrative. No more waiting for a perfect timing. Just action, one choice at a time. No more blaming the past. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. Because the alternative is a life of quiet desperation. A life where you look back and realize you never really lived. You just got by. And that's the greatest tragedy. Not failure, not rejection, not loss, but the realization that you had potential, dreams, and a heartbeat and you let them go unused. So, if you want to stop wasting your life, start here. Pause, reflect, decide. What does a meaningful life look like to you? What do you want more of? What do you want less of? Then, each day, take one step toward that vision. Say no to what doesn't align. Say yes to what feeds your soul. Guard your time like the treasure it is. Surround yourself with people who push you to grow. Feed your mind with wisdom. Don't wait for a someday. Strengthen your body with movement. Nourish your heart with gratitude and presence. And remember this final truth. You don't get to choose how long you live, but you do get to choose how fully you live. Don't wait for a wake-up call. Don't wait for a permission. Start now, right here, with what you have. Because the life you want is not found in the future. It's built in the present. One moment, one decision, one day at a time. You're not here to exist. You're here to live. So live on purpose, live with courage, live like your time matters, because it does. And once you understand that, truly understand it, you'll stop wasting your life and start creating one that's worth remembering.